Hello, this is a Rapala deep tail dancer. Um, it's 13 centimetres long, 5¼ inches about, I suppose, and it weighs 42 grams. Um, as you see, it's got quite a big bill on the front there. These dive to 40 feet. I don't know what that is in metres, I suppose. 10, 12 metres, something like that. My experience with these has been limited to two Norwegian fjords. Someone gave me some of these, I don't know, 5 years ago, something like that. And my total fishing time with them wouldn't be more than 3 days, I suppose. As I don't do a great deal of trolling anymore, but in Norway I always do a bit. I find it a good time to, if the jigging's slow or whatever, or you just want to move to a new mark and take it, or you just want a break from jigging or whatever, then it's good to troll about. It's also a good way of finding where fish are. So yeah, I've got limited use with these, but they're very good. If you can find a sort of mark around the depth of this that drops off into deeper water, somewhere fish would get ambushed, then give them a go. They're really worth giving a go to. I don't particularly like this colour, and I've never used this one. They've got some silvery colour ones, and the red and white one I really like. That's what I've caught most of the fish on, actually. And the fish I've caught on them are coalfish, pollock, cod and sea trout. Although I've been in a boat with someone who caught 2 salmon on them, 2 grills, about £6, in a field in June. So they take all manner of fish. Yeah, they're a really good trolling lure. If you go quite slow, they've got a tail action like that. But if you speed it up, the action becomes a lot more pronounced. So it's up to you, but as always, you can just put them in the water and see what sort of action suits you best and try different things. For Rapalas, they've got quite good hooks on them. They're not bad, really. The only thing I will say is the ones I have caught fish on tend to get pretty smashed up. This gets chipped, they get holes in them, they get scratched very easily. But still, it doesn't seem to affect their catching capability, to be honest. So there we have it. As I say, I can't tell you much more about them. I haven't used them massively, not for years and years or anything like that. So I'm quite limited, but my limited experience of them is that they are a good lure. If you want something to fish over deeper water at depth, then these are probably about as good as you're going to get, really, without using downriggers and stuff like that and weights. I've got a feeling these were probably meant as a freshwater lure, but I've never used them in freshwater. Obviously, this would be quite a good pike colour, I imagine. And of course, there's no reason why you can't use them in freshwater. But there we go. The Rapala Deep Tail Dancer. Another good lure from Rapala.